Welcome back to Unwinding Roads. My name is Teddy. This is my 2022 Jeep Gladiator Eco Diesel, and NOVSIGHT just sent me rock lights. It's their new rock lights. They're awesome. I'm going to show you exactly where to install 8 lights, how to wire them up, where to run the wires, all that stuff. Is it a perfect job? Absolutely not. I'd give it an 8 out of 10 rating. I ended up with a big ball of wires. Not quite sure what to do with that. I'm assuming you could just cut them and solder them, but I wasn't prepared to do that just yet. I want to double check to make sure that's a good idea. Enjoy the install. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment section. I want this video to be an educational spot for people doing the same thing. We're installing NOVSIGHT's rock lights. These are pure white rock lights. I had rock lights installed in here before. You never saw them because I ended up pulling them out. I got RGB ones and they were awful. So I'm very happy that NOVSIGHT sent me these ones. I can't wait to get them installed. I already took a look at them. They look very good quality. I'll show you why. First, let's see what's in the box. NOVSIGHT's packaging is always awesome and eco-friendly. They're proud about that. Thought it's worth a mention. After sale service, warranty and registration. This is an 8 light set. So each one of these boxes will have 2 lights. I actually already opened this one. So when I talk about quality, these are metal, not plastic. They've got their logo in there. It is actually in there. This is not a sticker. And this, I won't be able to show you on camera because it doesn't show up on camera, but I can't get to these screws. There's a gel coating in here for water protection. They come with these rubber little gaskets, I guess, to mount them. They're only curved. I don't know if the set that you get will have flat ones as well. These ones are only curved. See what's in the big box. All right. So here we've got your wiring harness, positive, negative wire, fuse. Does it come with an actual fuse in there already? It comes with a fuse in there already. I actually just went out and bought a bunch of zip ties, or zap straps as us Canadians call them. It's awesome to see NOVSIGHT sends these for install. Comes with a remote. I'm not sure what the remote does. We're gonna see. There's A and B. And also comes with a bunch of bolts. Very cool to install. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna be drilling anything into my frame. I'm just going to be using some high quality bumper tape, double-sided bumper tape. If they keep falling, I will eventually bolt these on. I'm going to place one. Can you see what's going on here? Right here. Give it a little squirt, squirt. A little wipe down. And that's where it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be pretty well protected. There's one. I'm gonna run the wire this way. I don't know, we'll figure the wiring out after. That's number 2. Number 3 is gonna go right here for the side. And number 4, same thing at the back side there. I found this piece right here on the back side, and that's where number 4 is going. Then I can just, you know, zip tie this to the wire that's already there, and we should be golden. So my exhaust is on the passenger side. I don't have the spare tire underneath, so this is where this one's gonna go, and I'll run the wire along there. Ba-boom. Same thing on the other side. This one actually had room over here, so one is gonna go right there. Last and least, the 8th one. This is where it's gonna go. We actually go this way. Ba-boom. And that's that. All right, if you're anything like me, you want to double check everything before you button everything up. So I just ran the wires, turned it on my switch panel, and I got no lights. So I'm assuming the remote has something to do with that. Let's play with it, let's see. They even provide a battery. That's awesome. On the first day of NOVSIGHT install, Teddy said, "Let there be light." Maybe it's just too much daylight. Nothing's happening. There we go. So I had to pair this, and how you pair it is you get power to the lights and then you hold down A, and then that's how you pair it. And then you also have party modes. So you got this one. It's kind of cool. This one. I'll just go through them. It's different types of flashes, you know? That's just on. I apologize for the awesome hairdo, but at the time of recording, you can only turn them on using the remote. They did say that they're switching that so that you'll be able to just hook it up to your switch panel. I'm probably going to rewire mine, get rid of the box. I don't need all those party modes. I just want them off or on. So I'll probably get rid of the box and just have it run straight to my switch panel. All right, here we are the next day. So I fished the wire up through here, zip tie it. Right? It's not zap strap for you Americans, and a lot of Americans are the ones that watch the videos, so trying to learn American, how to speak American. Zip ties. We're gonna zip tie this thing together and run all the wires on the bottom. Here we go. So to get the wires from one side to the other side, I decided to run them along the front, up near the radiator. There were already wires running along here, so I thought it was a great spot. Another option would be to run it along the firewall. Alright, let's get to work. So I made a couple of errors here. Just running the line 2 times, I went under the cross member instead of over it. I actually had to unplug it and rerun it. So make sure that when you're running the wire, you're between the frame and the body the whole way. One of my main goals, my main goal in this video is to show you exactly where to run your lines. This is the first time I'm doing it, so please take it with a grain of salt. If you're gonna comment, I really hope it's productive and that this video can be a source of information for people that wanna get their rock lights in place and run their wires properly. I'm just trying to keep it away from anything hot and I don't want it to be rubbing. So I'm basically just following existing electrical lines and I'll be zip tying it to make sure it doesn't move. So the long line is gonna run up through here. This is where your spare tire usually is. And you can see there's electrical lines already up there. I'm gonna run it across and then connect it right here. And that's probably gonna be one of the trickiest sections of this. So let's get that line in. All right, and we'll zip tie this all along the original electrical lines. All right, driver's side, we're just gonna plug these bad boys in and call it done. Also, if you don't have one of these carts, don't feel bad. Only real mechanics have these sorts of things. Wait, let's give it a test drive first, and then get it all done. Make sure everything is working the way it's supposed to. I opened the box and saw that there was a red, black, and yellow wire. Red and black went straight to my switch panel, and I just capped the yellow wire. It worked perfectly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I am super happy with the placement and the wiring. I'm gonna zip tie everything together and we're gonna hit the road and see what these things are like at night. I will say, one of the key features of having rock lights is actually little ambiance at camp. Get the lights down low, it's not bright in your eye. It kind of lights up the campground a little bit. So I'm excited for that as well. That won't be in this video, it'll be in the next one. So make sure you subscribe so that you see the adventures that I take this thing on. We got a couple big ones planned. All right, let's get this zip tied and hit the road. One more thing I have to mention is look at how many zip ties they send you. I've already used a bunch of them, so there's more than this. Super awesome. Good job, NOVSIGHT. This part was actually really easy. Because I ran the wires where there was already other wires, all I had to do was zip tie them to where those wires already were. All right, we're finally done. I ended up with 2 clumps of wires that I don't know what to do with, so please mention it in the comments. Do I just cut those wires and solder them? I mean, that would make the most sense to me, instead of having these coiled up clumps. Other than that, I think it's really good. I kept everything away from the exhaust, anything that gets hot. I'll show you exactly where I wired them. First things first, from the switch panel, you're gonna do 2 long ones on the passenger side and 3 short ones. The 3 short ones are gonna give you your front one, the 2 sides, that'll be your 3 short ones, and the long one will be the rear. Now I did say 2 long ones, so you're gonna end up going all the way to the back, cutting over for the other rear. It doesn't fit wiring it through like the top of the radiator like I did. It won't reach. It's short by about 8 inches. So I had to redo it. On the driver's side, you're gonna do 1 short one, 2 long ones. The short one's gonna go to your front bumper, and the 2 long ones are gonna be going to the side ones. Those 3 wires are gonna run right through here. This pops up, and then you just run it right through, down into here. I did put electrical tape so that it, you know, saves it a little bit. I zip tied it everywhere. Starting on the driver's side, you can see the wire right here. I just ran it along. It's way up there, you can't really see it. I was hoping to show you guys. This one also just kind of cuts over. That's that one. The wires are in between the frames. You can't really see them. I'll try to get the camera up in there. There we go. Zip tied along on the top of the frame. That'll be for this one up here as well. Okay, so that's going to be your 3 over on the driver's side. You got the 5 wires running on the passenger side. You have all 4 on the passenger side. So same idea, up along the frame, the same as the driver's side. The only difference is you've got that extra one that I ran. I'll show you right now. So this is on the driver's side. And I ran it all the way along there. You can see it. Up and over. There's wires already there. And then I meet up with the one on this side here. And off she goes. So you do have wires, a big, you know, it's a bunch of wires all tied up together that run along the top of the frame. And that's what I zip tied these to. Is it completely proper? No, it's not. To do it properly, you'd probably undo all the zip ties that were already there and then add this and put some sort of, I forget what it's called, but that accordion looking pipe. You know what I'm talking about. But that's gonna do it. I'm gonna turn the lights on and show you what they look like. How cool is that? Final thoughts on the NOVSIGHT Rocklights. I love the light output. My placing, I'd say I got 9.5 out of 10 on my placing. The front lights that I put as far forward as I could on the frame does still cast a shadow, a little bit of a shadow, right in front of the tire, maybe on the bumper or up near the fender somewhere. Might give a bit of a better light output in front of it. Here's some video footage of what it looks like on the road. As you can see, you got good light output in between the wheels, in front of the wheels, and behind the wheels. So overall, extremely happy with it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, any comments to help others in the future who are also installing rock lights, please mention them below. Till next time, go away, get lost, and unwind.
Let's go! Life's like a movie. Lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine. Life's like a